Hey there, this is Jay, and the date is Friday, November 20th, 2020. And this is a video journal on my first day of quarantine ever since I got the news that I've tested positive for the coronavirus. I decided to make this video journal to keep busy and mainly to help answer any of the questions and see a day in the life of a Vegas local in a small downtown apartment. So my quick backstory. So I was feeling a little feverish on Tuesday, probably around 9. I temperature myself probably around 99 degrees. But I just came from a snow day up at Mount Charleston, which as some of you guys know, out here in Nevada, it's if you go probably about half an hour, 45 minutes out north of the Las Vegas Strip, you can actually see snow. So I had nothing to do that day, so might as well head out there. Um, as you can see, I am bald by choice, of course. But I went there, and then if you're bald, it's best to wear a head covering, especially if you're a spoiled California boy like me, born and raised. So I went there without any head covering, which was a bad idea. So that's why I attributed my tiny fever to. But on Wednesday, so I went to sleep. I came back the next day. I woke up the next day, a little bit more feverish. Nothing too crazy. Probably tempt myself at 101, 102 at max. But then it was semi-alarming at that point, but then nothing to worry about. Nothing I haven't done before. It felt like just a tiny fever. That's about it. So Thursday, I woke up a little sick, probably still temping at 99. But by the time 10 a.m. hit, I was feeling fine, which was perfect because I had work at 4:30. But out of respect to my fellow human being, I decided to call in sick and get tested just in case. Instead of clocking in at 4:30, I head to my local center to get my nose brushed, that whole thing, Q-tip on all that, thinking I would be easily cleared and I would just say, hey, don't be stupid, wear a hat when next time you go to the snow. But hey, a little bit of foreshadowing, but hey, you know the outcome. So I go to bed without any symptoms. I temperatured myself flat at 98.6. Nothing was wrong with me. So I go to bed without any symptoms, and the clinic calls me at 3:30 in the morning. I wake up and I see it is 702 Vegas area code, number that I don't have listed, and my heart sinks. I know the news, and I answer the phone with. I'm like, hey. Before they even said hello, I was like, hey, I think I know what this is. And the guy on the other line goes, pretty much. He says it fancy. He said professionally, medically, of course. He goes, yep, you know what it is. I'm like, oh God. All right. Well, let's get this over with. So, although I have no active symptoms, for understandable reasons, I can go back to bed. My mind is racing, and I'm researching on what to do and what vitamins to get, looking at people's stories, and they totally run the gambit. This virus is nuts. I swear it's like I talked to 10 different people, and I heard 10 completely different stories on what they've been through. So with that being said, I went ahead and I haven't even hopped on YouTube, but then, sure, hopefully, there's actually some people doing this as well. But then, to help people out, to help people that might have any questions or how boring this quarantine is, I'm going to chronicle my own journey, and then we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm not doing it for the money or for fame. I mean, it's YouTube. Who cares? And then I'm from a brick wall, so I'm not trying to do anything fancy. But, just keeping myself busy and hopefully helping people out. Alright, so stay tuned and I'll see you guys tomorrow.